Tamamdır. Şimdi oldu. Sesin geliyor bu arada. Kemal geldi yani daha önceden.
Tamamdır. Mati de aramızda şu an.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi Mati. Yes, we can hear you. How are you?
Hey, fine, thank you. And you? How is going?
Yeah, everything is going well. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, I think we're waiting for your other teammates.
Yes, we are waiting for Romilda and Edumar. Let's see if she appears.
Mm-hmm. By the way, my Spanish is okay. I wouldn't say good.
Yes.
Huh? Are they here? Mati, you're on mute if you're speaking.
Oh no, I was not speaking. I was asking to Romilda her username to start the conversation.
Oh, sure.
Okay, here. Excellent. Romilda
Hi,
is here.
Hi,
Excellent.
Romilda. Hello, are you speaking? Hola, Romilda.
Well, this is my first space here. It's basically like well, incredible, like saying that Twitter space. So well, incredible. It will be the same dynamic what's common Twitter space. So incredible. Well, Parody, congratulations. I know you for a long time ago, and you have an incredible audience. So happy to have to be here to talk with you, and of course with you, Gisem, to talk a lot to Zeta.
Thank you so much. It is our pleasure to host you guys here. Yes, we do have a big community, and we like to introduce other projects to our community that we like as well, so they can also know about the projects like yours, ZetaChain. So it is really our pleasure to host you guys here.
Okay, excellent. Let's start. First of all, well, welcome to everyone. Maybe we will talk a little in Spanish, a little in English. I am Matias. I am the community manager from Zeta Blockchain in Latin America. And well, to introduce to ZetaChain, first of all, ZetaChain is here to build one of the biggest problems in Web3, the interoperability. Unlike traditional bridge, Zeta blockchain allows developers to build through omni-chain decentralized applications. So it's a single smart contract that can interact with multiple chains. Even not a smart contract chain like Bitcoin. This is very innovative, right? And well, it's a universal Ethereum virtual machine or EVM support means developer can use familiar tools while enable multiple change logic natively. Well, it also reduces the need for bridge or wrapped assets, improving security and simplifying the user experience. And well, I am very happy to announce that we have a lot of support from the biggest companies in the world. For example, Google Cloud, Alibaba supports Zeta Blockchain, Coinbase, and well, we have incredible metrics in our Zeta Blockchain ecosystem. We have like 175 million wallets in our ecosystem. Well, we have 1.5 transactions monthly. We have basically a lot of new users joining to our voting campaign in Binance every day. So, well, honestly, happy to be part of one of the biggest ecosystem in the world.
All right, great for the introduction. Thank you. If you like, we can continue with the questions. So I can ask Spanish and English, and if you like, you can answer in Spanish or also English, however you prefer.
Yes, from my side, I can answer in English, and I can talk in English. Romilda, I think that can talk in English too, so we can continue in English. Romilda, can you introduce yourself and can you talk a little about your history? Romilda is one of the biggest ambassadors here in Zeta blockchain.
Yeah.
Basically, he was here for a long time, maybe
Mhm.
3 years. Who was that?
Mhm.
Hello everyone.
Hi,
Yes,
Romilda.
nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having us, and to all the listeners that are here to know a little more about ZetaChain. So yes, I am Romilda from Argentina, and I have been with the project for almost 3 years, like since the beginnings. And it was really interesting and exciting to see it growing, from a very, very little community of users until today, that it's kind of impressive to see all the work that the team has done, and also the users in the community. So yes, I am really grateful to keep going with this amazing team and community and projects, for sure.
Thank you, Romilda. It is again very great to have you here with us. All right, so if you guys are ready, we can continue with the questions.
Great. Yes.
Yeah. So we're just continuing in English, I guess, right? No Spanish questions, just English. Or should I also ask in Spanish? How would you go
No,
ahead?
of course. If there are community that asking in Spanish, we can ask more in Spanish. No problem with that.
All right.
I see that I see that we have some members from Spanish community in the chat, so we can answer in Spanish and we can translate. No problem with that.
Sure. All right. So then I will ask in English and Spanish the questions. And all right, we can continue with the first question. I will first ask in English and then Spanish, and you guys can answer it. All right. So, what is ZetaChain and why is it considered a key solution for interoperability in Web3? Let's ask that in Spanish as well. ¿Qué es ZetaChain y por qué se presenta como una solución clave para la interoperabilidad en Web3?
Well, I think that I already answered this before in my introduction. That ZetaChain is here to solve one of the biggest problems in Web3, their interoperability. Basically, ZetaChain allows to developers create true omni-chain decentralized applications. So it's a single smart contract that can interact with multiple chains. This is incredible because developer not needs create a smart contract separately for every blockchain, including for assets that not have smart contracts like, for example, native Bitcoin. So, well, basically, ZetaChain can say that this is the universal EVM blockchain, right? So, well, basically, it's improved that the people need, for example, bridge or wrapped assets, improving the security and simplifying the user experience. Well, for Spanish, básicamente para todos, Zeta Blockchain es una layer 1 que viene a resolver uno de los más grandes problemas en Web3, lo cual es la interoperabilidad, lo que permite que, por ejemplo, hay mucho que utilizamos nuestras blockchain, por ejemplo, que interactuamos, utilizamos un tipo de contrato y con Zeta Blockchain se creó una infraestructura para que podamos utilizar desde Zeta Blockchain un mismo tipo de contrato para cada una, lo cual es muy innovador porque desde Zeta Blockchain podemos interactuar con todas las blockchains sin necesidad de hacer tanto bridge o, por ejemplo, pasar nuestros assets a través de un bridge o un exchange. Entonces, bueno, básicamente es la Universal Blockchain. Básicamente podemos utilizar inclusive Bitcoin nativo para interactuar con todas las blockchains que hay dentro del ecosistema. Okay, this is the world answer for what is Zeta Blockchain Gisem.
Yes, and to put it in one word, it's like the solution for the fragmented ecosystem that we are seeing today in Web3. Es la solución clave para la fragmentación que vemos en el ecosistema de hoy en día.
All right, thank you for your explanation. And let's move on to the second question. So, what advantages does ZetaChain offer to developers compared to traditional bridge-based solutions? ¿Qué ventajas ofrece ZetaChain para los desarrolladores frente a las soluciones como los bridges tradicionales?
Well, ZetaChain provides a seamless experience where one omni-chain smart contract can manage assets and logic across multiple chains. Developers no longer need to deploy contracts separately on each network or handle complex data sinks. This drastically cut down development time and enhance security since it eliminates the most common vulnerabilities in Bridge. Plus, it's fully EVM compatible, which makes migration for Ethereum smooth and fast. And well, from Spanish, básicamente, para un developer, básicamente Zeta Blockchain le reduce muchísimo el trabajo de tener que deployar contratos separadamente y tener que deployar varias infraestructuras al mismo tiempo si tu proyecto, por ejemplo, es múltiple chain. Es por eso que el término Universal Chain es uno de los términos más innovadores para esta blockchain, porque directamente desde un tipo de smart contract como los que desarrolla Zeta Blockchain, se puede interactuar directamente con todas las blockchains desde un mismo smart contract. Entonces, bueno, básicamente eso es lo que viene a resolver Zeta Blockchain hoy. Basically, this is the answer for Spanish and English. And well, I think that the correct term to define a Zeta blockchain is say Zeta blockchain is a universal blockchain because you can use only Zeta blockchain with multiple chains in one place. So, well, it's basically solve a biggest problem in Web3. And well, improve the interface of the user. And well, I think that can a good acceptation for the people because well, not a lot of people look for bridge or not look, for example, for send assets for exchange to change the blockchain that they need to use. So well, basically, use Zeta blockchain can simplify your user experience. And well, before continue, I have a good thing for the community. We will raffle $20 for the community after complete this event. Of course, first of all you need entry to our community in Spanish and say, for example, hola in Spanish, so we can identify who entered in and who participate in this event. Maybe you can send a screenshot of this event so you can increase your chances to win your prize. Maybe I can send can I send the link here in the chat, Giselle?
Yes, you can. It's a generous
Excellent,
giveaway.
excellent.
That's a great
Perfect.
giveaway. Yeah. And that's also very
Okay.
impressive. Yeah, one contract across all chains does really simplify things. I mean, cutting out breach risk and being EVM compatible makes ZetaChain is a solid. My words got on. ZetaChain is a solid choice for developers. That's very awesome to simplify the things.
Yes, I think we have more than we have many developers listening now, and I think you will know more than us the pain that is to decide and maybe to code and deploy in different chains. So in ZetaChain, you have no need to be attached to only one, and you can get to chain abstraction, and that's really a game changer.
Yeah, it does simplify the things for sure. All right, thank you for your answer. Let's move on to the next question. What are the latest stats on ZetaChain and what do they reveal about its adoption? So, ¿cuáles son las estadísticas más recientes de ZetaChain y qué revelan sobre su adopción?
You talk very good Spanish,
Really?
including better than
Thank
me.
you. No. I mean, I
So
speak. Okay, I'm okay in Spanish, but thank you so much. Gracias for eso.
good, good
I
to
try
hear.
my best.
No, don't worry. It's incredible. Well,
Oh,
to
thank
continue with
you.
the answer, basically we have these latest stats from the radar. Basically, ZetaChain currently boasts over 4.5 million unique wallet addresses and more than 388,000 monthly active users, which is incredible stats from our blockchain. Basically, the network has processed over 175 million total transaction, which shows serious on-chain activity. It's had built an ecosystem with over 300 new partners, ranging from DeFi, GameFi to infrastructure tools. This metric clearly show a strong developer and community interest. ZetaChain is not just a concept; it's meant to be used. So, well, from Spanish, Zeta Blockchain actualmente tiene 4.5 billeteras únicas activas, más de 318,000 usuarios activos. Básicamente la chain ha procesado más de 175 millones de transacciones en total en toda su historia y bueno, ha desarrollado activamente un proceso de integrar nuevas blockchain para que, bueno, nuevos proyectos puedan desarrollar su infraestructura dentro de esta blockchain, ¿no? Esto puede ser proyectos que van rankeando desde DeFi y GameFi. GameFi, por supuesto, es una de las industrias más grandes en el mundo, lo cual tener proyectos que desarrollen a través de GameFi es un desarrollo muy grande para nosotros porque, bueno, cuando la adopción venga dentro del ecosistema Web3, GameFi es una de las ramas que va a traer más usuarios activos dentro de Web3. Y bueno, esto significa que Zeta Blockchain no es solamente un concepto, no es solamente que digamos que es una universal blockchain, sino que está aquí para ser utilizada. Así que bueno, basically this is the answer for Spanish and English for this how many transactions we have and how was our stats in the latest months. And well, we are in the voting process with Binance with some other greatest projects. So well, we have a unique opportunity to being listed in a good exchange, basically in the number one exchange in the world. So well, basically we need, of course, your support to both Zeta Blockchain to have this opportunity to be listed in Binance.
All right, thank you for the answer, Mati. I mean, those numbers shows real adoption, so which is awesome. And all right, let's move to the other question. How does Zeta token function within the ecosystem? What role does it play in security and governance? ¿Cómo funciona el token Zeta dentro del ecosistema y cuál es su rol en la seguridad y gobernanza?
Romilda, can you continue with this answer?
Yes, sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, perfect. So the Zeta token is the native token of ZetaChain blockchain, and of course, the first use case is for transaction fees and also to secure the network via proof of stake. So validators stake Zeta to earn rewards and participate in consensus. And the token Zeta is also used to power omni-chain transactions. So validators execute cross-chain logic and earn fees in Zeta for doing that. And additionally, the token enables on-chain governance, allowing holders to vote on protocol changes and roadmap updates, which for us is very important to have the community knowing and voting our future movements, in terms of roadmap and what we are doing for them as well.
All right, thank you, Romilda. Would you like to also answer in Spanish?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Sí. El token Z es el token nativo de la red, por lo cual sirve para las transacciones, para pagar los fees de las transacciones que aseguran la red a través de Proof of Stake. Entonces los validadores pueden stackear Z y ganar recompensas a cambio de asegurar la red. Además, los validadores pueden ejecutar transacciones cross-chain y ganar fees por esa acción. Y además, por supuesto, como en cada blockchain descentralizada, los tokens sirven para la gobernanza on-chain, es decir, para poder votar en una votación, valga la redundancia, en donde se deciden los próximos movimientos y cambios que va a haber en el roadmap del proyecto para también escuchar e incluir a los usuarios en estas decisiones.
All right, thank you, Morida.
You're welcome.
And let's move to the other question, which is question 5 so far. So, what recent updates would you highlight in ZetaChain's development? ¿Qué novedades? Do you want me to also ask you in Spanish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Sorry.
¿Qué novedades recientes destacarías en el desarrollo de ZetaChain?
Okay, well, so we are in Binance Square. So Zeta has recently made headlines after being included in Binance's second round of community voting, which of course created a huge visibility for the project, and we are very excited for that. And also the team has also expanded EVM support to more chains and releases new dev tools for omnichain dApp building. So the ecosystem is really growing, both in terms of infrastructure and community. So these updates show it's becoming a serious contender in the interoperability space, which is great. Español. Sobre las recientes novedades del proyecto, Zeta hizo mucho ruido después de ser incluido en la segunda ronda del Community Voting de Binance, lo cual por supuesto trajo un montón de visibilidad para el proyecto. Estamos súper contentos por eso. Y el team ha expandido el soporte de EVM a más cadenas, más redes, y por supuesto también lanzó más herramientas para los desarrolladores para que puedan seguir construyendo dApps omnichain. Así que sí, el ecosistema está creciendo cada vez más y más, estamos logrando más visibilidad, tanto en cuestiones de comunidad como en proveer una infraestructura cada vez más confiable y sólida para que los programadores vengan a construir, para que los usuarios encuentren soluciones en esta blockchain. Así que sí, creo que esta gran novedad está siendo súper importante para todo lo que tiene que ver con la interoperabilidad en nuestro ecosistema.
Thank you, Romerilda. So it is big moves with the Binance voting and EVM expansion. Wow, but this is great news. All right, let's move to the other question. How close is ZetaChain to being listed on Binance, and what impact could that have on its ecosystem? ¿Qué tan cerca está ZetaChain de ser listado en Binance y qué impacto tendría eso en su ecosistema?
Okay, well, being part of Binance community voting, it's a major step forward. Although there is no official confirmation, being included in this program means that the project is under serious consideration. So if listed, it will boost Zeta visibility, liquidity, and credibility massively. So for sure, it could bring more users, more developers, and institutional interest, which will accelerate the growth of the ecosystem so much. Sobre ZetaChain, ser listado en Binance y su impacto, bueno, como dije anteriormente, la verdad que estamos súper emocionados de estar siendo considerados por el voting de Binance. Si bien no tenemos confirmación oficial, como ustedes ya saben, serán los primeros en enterarse cuando eso suceda, ser incluidos en este programa realmente significa un montón para el proyecto y quiere decir que estamos siendo vistos y considerados por uno de los exchanges más importantes. Así que nada, en el caso de ser listados, obviamente que esto va a repercutir de manera extremadamente positiva en el proyecto, más visibilidad, más liquidez, que es mega importante también, y más credibilidad. Así que estamos contentos de recibir a más usuarios, a más programadores, y también el reconocimiento de las instituciones y de los grandes, como los grandes partners que ya nos están acompañando, saber que ese ecosistema de partners y de apoyo y de support puede crecer aún más, nos da realmente la ilusión de que el ecosistema no tiene techo.
All right, thank you, Romilda. Well, fingers crossed, because this could be huge for ZetaChain, right?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And we wait for the support of our amazing community. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we are on community hands because basically it's involved the community power to vote for us. So, guys, if you have the possibility to vote for us in the second batch of community voting, of course, vote for Zeta Blockchain because, well, we have a lot of potential to change, to be a game changer in Web3 ecosystem. So, okay, guys, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for.
Yeah, that would be really, really great. And all right, so we have more Binance, like extra Binance related questions to continue. And so the other question is, what are some key signs that Binance has ZetaChain on its radar? ¿En qué señales clave indican que Binance tiene ZetaChain en su radar?
Well, ZetaChain was featured by Binance Alpha, a section where Binance highlights projects with strong fundamentals and innovative technology. So, well, it's of course boosts a lot of our projects because, well, be on the radar of Binance is very difficult because only I think that the 0.5 of the project that send application listing only have the approbation or confirmation from them. And of course, it was also included in a curated list of promising layer ones and interoperability projects. Furthermore, the community voting initiative shows that Binance is testing the waters, measuring user sentiment and network strength before making listing decision. So, well, I think that for us is very important. I think that our community, of course, when you pronounce the word Binance, it means a lot. It means that we are doing well. That we have a lot of metrics, that we are a game changer in Web3 ecosystem. So, well, I think that's honestly we have, from my personal opinion, we have a good possibility to be there, or we have the potential to be there. Maybe not now, or maybe yes. But in any moments, I think that we will be there.
It's imminent.
It's imminent.
Well,
Yeah.
for sure, because being featured by Binance Alpha is a huge indicator for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. And would you like to also translate in Spanish?
Sí, yes, of course. Bueno, para responder en español, básicamente nosotros fuimos actualizados en la lista de proyectos de Binance Alpha. Binance Alpha básicamente es una de las últimas actualizaciones que envió Binance dentro de sus básicamente pre-listing, donde selecciona un batch de distintos proyectos que van teniendo una buena aceptación de la comunidad. Esto, por supuesto, no significa un listado oficial, pero significa que los ojeadores dentro del exchange están mirando dentro del ecosistema qué está pasando, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, básicamente es una actualización que a nosotros obviamente nos dice que estamos haciendo las cosas bien, de que lógicamente tenemos una infraestructura y con gran soporte de la comunidad. Tenemos una rama de developers que es enorme, quizás de las más grandes que hay en el mundo. Y que bueno, estar dentro del radar de Binance Alpha puede significar algo bastante grande dentro del futuro. Okay, this is the answer for Spanish.
Gracias, Mati. All right, so this is the last question that we have. And you actually kind of answered this question, but maybe you want to go in more details. So, what would you recommend the community to do to support a potential Binance listing? ¿Qué recomendaciones darían a la comunidad si quieren apoyar el listado en Binance?
Well, as you all know, engagement is everything. So our beloved community can vote us during the community rounds, can stay active on social media. We are on Twitter, we are on Silly, we are on Discord. You have also the Telegram groups and onboarding new users for sure, building dApps, or even promoting the existing ones. We have a lot of dApps and builders in the ecosystem. So it's also great if you can test them and also share them. Even the dApps or the educational content we have about ZetaChain, we have our own. You can do yours. You can share with your other communities about the project, because as we know, Binance looks at engagement, at utility, and their very special point, which is key. Binance, I think it looks at the strength of the community when considering listings. So yeah, a united and active community, I think it can make a huge difference. So, in Spanish, ¿qué pueden hacer para apoyarnos en el listado de Binance? Bueno, para la plataforma, el engagement, las interacciones son todo, así que nos pueden ayudar de esa manera, obvio, votando en los rounds, estando activos, interactuando en las redes. Estamos en Twitter, estamos en Silly, estamos en Discord, tenemos los grupos de Telegram, y también pueden venir a construir a la blockchain si son programadores, o pueden testear las dApps que ya existen, probarlas, compartirlas, hablar del proyecto con las comunidades en las que ustedes estén y compartan, y por supuesto consumir y compartir el contenido educativo que tenemos, ya sea en nuestras redes, de parte del team o de parte de la comunidad. Tenemos varios haciendo videos de YouTube o sacando artículos. Así que eso es siempre de mucha ayuda para mantener la comunidad activa, vibrante, viva. Así que, bueno, eso, tener engagement, tener casos de uso y tener una comunidad fuerte es lo que va a cambiar el juego cuando se trate de que Binance nos elija, nos vea y pueda entender y ver el valor y la fortaleza de este proyecto. Así que si pueden, if you can support us, we are more than grateful. Estaremos muy agradecidos y trabajaremos para seguir ofreciéndole las mejores soluciones en Web3.
Yes, so staying active and involved, everyone, because community engagement can play a key role for sure, especially to securing a Binance listing. And so that's all questions that we had, but if you have anything to add, please feel free to do so.
So yeah, on my side, I already said about. I ask you for your support. Like, the team is working non-stop to offer new solutions, to offer solid infrastructure. So I can guarantee that we have a lot of high educated and capable people with a lot of excitement for this project. and we will keep working and working to offer you new solutions and the best for this ecosystem to have a more united and seamless Web3 ecosystem. En español, les podemos garantizar con Mati y con todo el equipo, el team trabaja sin parar todos los días para seguir ofreciendo soluciones de calidad, infraestructura sólida para llegar a construir la blockchain más conectada, segura y útil del ecosistema. Así que para nosotros es muy importante tratar de paliar la fragmentación en el ecosistema Web3 que encontramos hoy. Así que su apoyo es súper valorado por nosotros y nos da motivación para seguir trabajando y seguir ofreciendo soluciones para cripto y para todo el ecosistema Web3. Mati.
Yes, of course. We are very close of one of our biggest milestone in Zeta blockchain. So, of course, I am asking to all the world community here listen to us, or your support in this voting process that will finish in maybe 1 hour. So, if you have the possibility to vote with us, for us, it will help us a lot to reach this biggest milestone. Well, of course, before finish that, I want to say thank you very much to everyone, to Romilda, to be here. I think that is not early for you because you are in Turkey, Romilda, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I think that you can meet to Giselle and Paro because they are from there. And well, thank you very much, community, for support us. Thank you, Parrot, for invite us to your space. Very happy to be here. And well, I know you for a long time ago. I know you are working hard for creating a good and true community here. Well, thank you very much, community, for all your entire support.
It is our pleasure. It was our pleasure to host you here. And Mati and Romilda, thank you so much also for your valuable answers. And yes, that was a great AMA. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for listening and joining to our AMA. And if you would like to have
Of
more,
course.
yeah.
Thank you, Gisem, to you because well, you have been doing very well in Spanish and English.
Oh,
You try your best in Spanish, and
thank you so much.
really
Thank
doing
you.
very well. So thank you guys.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
Mati.
guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye. Take
Bye
care, everyone.
bye.
Until the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.